morning and welcome to December 2nd. I am coming to you from the San Diego area in Southern California. My name is Claudia. It's, like I said, December 2nd. It's a beautiful day outside. It was chilly enough that I could wear my crochet cowl. I love this cowl. I wear this a lot during the cold months, especially in the office because the office is really cold. And I am attempting to upload a video blog every day in December. We're just gonna keep going, and hopefully I can get past day 3, which I think has usually been where I stop for whatever reason. But anyway, I've been having a lot of fun. I am actually home right now. It's lunchtime for me. I work, but I'm lucky enough that I get to come home because I live so close to work. I mean, it's amazing. I love it. I work with wonderful people, and I'm really, really blessed when it comes to that. So anyway, I'm home, and I wanted to record at least something in the daytime. I've got some really good feedback from the last 2 videos. I thank you so much for watching. Yeah, so I forgot to tell you guys a story from yesterday when I went to Michael's. I did my good deed for the day. So I was checking out, and this man who I'd seen in the yarn aisle with his little daughter, we're looking at yarn, and she was so excited. And I'm like, okay, just, I'm not going to get involved because she was trying to figure out what to pick and whatever. I'm like, no, Claudia, just have to have their moment. It was great. It was really lovely to see. Anyway, so they're checking out in front of me, and I just couldn't help myself, you guys. I think you guys would have all done the same thing. So Dad was buying her that super giant bulky yarn, the Bernat blanket, but it's that yarn that you need like a 25 millimeter hook to crochet with. And he had bought her like a little set of like starter hooks, but the biggest one on there must have been maybe like a 5. So I said, hey, I'm a crocheter. I just want to let you know that these hooks are too small for this size yarn. And actually the yarn band will tell you what size you need. So I flip over the yarn ball and I show him how to read it. And he was so thankful. He's like, thank you so much. And he's like, we're still going to get these because I think she wants to really start, learning how to crochet. And we're going to keep these, and then we'll find yarn for those hooks. And then we're going to go back and find the hook for this yarn. And I'm like, awesome. And then it was so sweet though. She was so excited, and he was so like, you could just tell he knew nothing about what he was doing, but he just wanted to accommodate her. So it was really, really sweet. I'm having lunch. I'm having salad for lunch. I took my dog, my little Chihuahua. I have 3 dogs. I have a German Shepherd mix. I have a Jacoby. And I have a Chihuahua. Sorry. I'm looking at her right now. We took her in, and the doctor said she's overweight. Now, I'm not surprised because we love to give our dogs treats, and we know it's bad, but she, she wants what the big dogs have. She wants the bigger treat. So I've been giving her like a full-size treat. And so the doctor's like, yeah, you got to you got to stop doing that, cut that out. And, she told me what the correct amount of food to give her. And she's like 3.5 pounds overweight. And so now we're all on a diet. Like, we're all going to cut back on the junk because we've all been overindulging. So that includes the other 2 dogs who are also pudgy. And so now I'm going to eat my salad, which is delicious. And don't get me wrong, I eat a lot of salad. I do eat a lot of salad. So, but I don't know about you guys, but during like the holidays, all bets go out the window, and I eat all kinds of stuff that I usually don't. And I don't feel good about it. Like, not emotionally or mentally or whatever. My body doesn't feel good. Like, I don't feel good about it. It doesn't sit well when I eat too much, you know, carby, sugary stuff, processed stuff. And I tend to do that a lot around this time. So I'm having my salad. I'm enjoying it. But don't get me wrong. I'm going to have like a really good dinner. I've got salmon. I'm going to have mashed potatoes. You know, I'm going to have green beans. I'm going to have the whole thing. So just wanted to pop by, say hi. I'm here. It's day 2 and it's video 3. And I'm really excited about the yarn I'm going to show you tonight for our virtual Advent. So have a good rest of your day. Well, hello everybody. I'm back. It's the end of the day. It's been a long day. It's been a Monday. It's a long, long day. I inserted some footage of packaging up some orders. Thank you so much to everyone who has purchased items from the Etsy shop. I have a sale that's running, well, it was going to run through tonight, but I think I'm going to extend it until the 15th of December. With the caveat that if you purchase for gifts, it may not get to you on time. But I have a couple other things that I want to upload, that I want to put in the shop, which I will do probably tomorrow or Wednesday. So, yes. So if you popped over to the shop and you saw something that you liked, you still have time to get it. I'll extend the sale till December 15th. And then after that, I'm probably going to close the shop down for the rest of the month, so I'm not worried about shipping orders. Anyway, it's time to reveal my virtual Advent Day 2. So tonight we're going to talk about a dyer. This is actually a dyer that I found at the SoCal Fiber Festival. let me show you. This was the cute tote bag that we got with purchase. You could pre-purchase this bag. This is the bag. Isn't that pretty? You could pre-purchase this bag, or you could, I think you could also buy some there. I pre-purchased mine when I purchased my ticket, and this bag came in handy. It's big enough that you can, you could fill this full of yarn if you wanted to, but it wasn't so big that, it was going to be cumbersome. So I really liked it. And yes, so I've heard of this yarn dyer, and I think I met her once at Stitches West, but this is the first time that I actually have purchased their yarn. And let me tell you something. I have been mispronouncing this name forever, since I've known. I just don't know why, but I want to say Yarnaceous, but it's definitely not that. It's Yarnaceous. So the dyer is Yarnaceous Fibers. Look at their adorable logo. I don't know where I got Yarnaceous from. Please forgive me if you're watching this video. I tend to butcher names right and left, so it's pretty on par with my brand. But anyway, I saw this, and the camera lighting is showing it a little bit more yellow. It's more like a lime green, and I just fell in love with this colorway. It's got little naps of different colors. I only bought one skein. It is 8% Stellina and 92% superwash merino with the little naps. Oh, I love it. I've seen yarn with these little colored naps, but I've never seen it with Stellina. I don't know if you can pick up the sparkle in it. It just has an oh so ever subtle sparkle, which I don't know if you can see there. You can see a little bit right there. Anyway, so I only purchased one skein, and I knew that I wanted to do a one skein project. So I want to talk about some patterns that I think will be perfect as a one skein project. All the patterns I'm going to show you have actually been sitting in my Ravelry library this whole time, except for one that I purchased. Oh my god, this tea is so good. I bought a lavender chamomile tea from Biglow, I think is the name of the brand. I don't know. I don't have my glasses on. And these two eyes are so tired from looking at a computer screen today. But anyway, delicious tea. Look at my mug. Look at my mug. Isn't it cute? Oh, I love this mug. I love Christmas mugs, you guys. I don't have enough Christmas mugs. I've decided I don't. I think I might have to purchase one or two more because I just don't think I have enough. I just don't. They make me so happy. These mugs just make me so happy. I'm also a big mug collector too. I have a mug cabinet, and it clearly needs to be organized because it's a mess. So I might do a video showing that. I have to bring the Christmas mugs front and center, and right now they're just all over the place. So anyway, getting back on track, I wanted to share with you guys some single skein patterns. Now, one of my favorites is, I'm actually wearing it. It's this. This is the pattern by Tian Covington, I think is her name. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. This is ridiculous. Everything just looks like a giant blur. Okay. I again butchered the name. It's Tian Connecton. I'm so sorry, Tian. I'm a horrible pronouncer of names. But this is the pattern. This is actually a paid pattern. It's called the Estlin Light. It is a paid pattern. That's the cowl. Just notice that I stapled the pages of a different pattern to this pattern. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. Let me just say this. I'm working until, I think, not this Friday, following Friday will be my last day at work. And I get 3 weeks off from school, which will be amazing. And I think that because I won't be working, trying to run a small business and trying to do Vlogmas, I probably won't look so torn up, because I know, look at me, this is a hot mess. And I'll be able to just do more, because I really want to take you guys places here in San Diego that I think you'll enjoy. And yeah, I think it'll just be better. I'll be in a more like relaxed state of mind. Although I'm really enjoying doing this. I really am. Don't get me wrong. I'm really enjoying it. But I just know that having the time off, I'll be able to get videos during the day and not always be filming with, you know, at night with all these horrible lights. But anyway, getting back on track, I just wanted to share this pattern with you guys. Like I said, it is a paid pattern. So really, really perfect pattern for a one skein. This was a one skein of a yarn from a yarn dyer from Canada that was gifted to me by a friend who has a YouTube channel. Her name is Debbie. She's the Canadian crocheter. She doesn't upload regularly. I will leave her channel down below. But she gifted me this skein of yarn years ago. And I made this cowl that I wear all the time. I love it. I really, really enjoy it. Just, you know, it's, to me, it's almost like a neutral color. You can wear it with anything. But yeah, I wear this all day. I've had this all day. If you see the beginning of the video where I came home for lunch, I'm wearing it. And I'm wearing it now because it's cold and I need something around my neck. Anyway, that's a great one skein pattern. I really recommend it. The next one is for those of you who are knitter crocheters. I think this pattern is amazing. I might have shown this pattern already, but I wanted to share it with you again. It's called the Sutton Shawlette. This is also a paid pattern. The top part of the shawl is a granny stitch, and then this part of the shawl is actually knitted, which I think is beautiful. Two sizes. You can see this is a smaller size, and then this is the larger size. You can wear it as a little bandana, or yeah, bandana, right? Or you can wear it like a little shawl, you know, shawlette around your neck. I really like the combination of the knitting with the crochet. Also a paid pattern, but I will link it below. I will link all the patterns down below so that if you're interested in purchasing yourself a copy of any of these patterns and or downloading some of the free patterns that I'm going to show you, you'll be able to do that. So the next one is this pattern that I just purchased today. I saw it and I just fell in love with it. It's called Bandanarama, and I'm not even going to try and figure out who the designer is. All the patterns will be linked below. So here is the pattern. Look at the texture on that. Love, love, love how this looks. And you can do one skein. I specifically was looking just for one skein projects. And this one here, I think is going to work up beautifully. So next I have 3 free patterns. I lie, I have one more paid pattern. Just, you know, what can I say? It's the end of the day. Okay. The next one is called the Froyo Triangle Scarf. Again, it's just one of these one skein projects. I want those shoes because if you know anything about me, I'm a huge Frida Kahlo fan. As a matter of fact, look at this. She is everywhere in this house. Everywhere. I love her so much. She actually has a little bird that goes right there, but I was so afraid that I would lose it that I actually have it saved somewhere where I now can't remember where I put it. But anyway, here's this really cute shawlette. I don't want to show the pattern, but I did want to show you a little bit of the stitch of the pattern. Love that. Again, I had all of these in my Ravelry library because I do love this style of you know, shawl, and having it be one skein for all those beautiful just single skeins that I have. I think I've always kept that in the back of my head, and when I see something I like, I purchase it. But these next ones are free patterns. This next pattern I have made, I think 2 or 3 times, gifted all but one, and could not find it to show it to you, but it is fantastic. You can make this as long as you want. Actually, I do know where then that means okay. So I've actually made this pattern 4 times. I've gifted 2 and I own 2, but I couldn't find the small one. I'm going to show you one, and this goes all the way back to episode 1 of the Crochet Luna podcast, which I started uploading videos 8 years ago. This was one of the very first projects I did. It's based on this pattern. This is a free pattern. It's called Terraform and Crochet. So it's a very simple pattern. You can see it here. This is like the short version with it's a 1 skein. And then let me show you the huge version I did of this pattern, because you could just keep going and going and going and make it as big as you want. So I went digging around to find it. This pattern is so versatile. You could do so much with it. So this is my giant Terraform and Crochet shawl. You can see it's really, really big. And I'll give you a little backstory on this shawl. But before I do that, let me just get a section so you can see the stitching on it. It's quite a simple repeat. And you start on the short end. You start with just a handful of stitches, and then you just go and go and go. So I had a cousin who lived in Reno, and it's the home of Jimmy Bean's Wool. And so she went in there because I had told her, "Ooh, there's this like giant yarn shop that you can go into. Would you go in there? And would you mind going in there and getting me some, you know, yarn?" But she didn't know what to get me, and I didn't want to be, you know, I didn't want to just say, "Hey, you know, give me all the yarn you can," right? So she actually went in there and she found a Melanie Berg pattern kit for On the Spice Market. If I can find a picture, I'll put the picture so that you can see what that knitted pattern looks like. So she brought me this beautiful kit with this beautiful yarn, just gorgeous colors. And I decided I was going to take this pattern and do my version of On the Spice Market, because it has basically kind of like the same breakdown of rows, and not rows, but of the pattern of how she does the colors. And I love this shawl. It's oversized, it's beautiful, it's colorful, and you can do 1 skein or you can do like all the skeins. It just depends on what you want to do. And this is, again, a free pattern. I really love this pattern. The next pattern that I want to share with you is one that I've had in my Ravelry library for years. And I know why I bought it. It's because I love granny stitch I love granny stitch anything, honestly. But this was such a simple pattern, and I thought, perfect for one skein. It's called Triplet. This is, you can even see here, she actually just does a really quick chart of the pattern. And then you get this really nice, you know, V or a pointy shawl, kind of like this one. It has a point. I really like that. So here's a pattern that's free. You can download it today if you wanted. You could just pull out a beautiful skein from your stash and just bust it out, because I don't think it's going to take that long to make that. And the last one that I want to share with you is called the Caitlin Cowl. This is also a free pattern. I love that it uses buttons. I really like that as a pop of color or a little accessory there. So you can close it up. Again, it's one of those things where you can make it as long as you want. But if you just got that one skein and some cool buttons, you can make a beautiful cowl. So yeah, that's what I have for us tonight. And thank you so much again for all the wonderful feedback. I'm really happy that you are enjoying these videos. I'm really enjoying, like, I really like doing this, and I love editing. Like, one of the things that I really enjoy is I love the process of editing. I just think it's really cool, and I really get into it. Sometimes a little too much, too many transitions and things like that. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not a professional. I just do things, you know, in the way that I feel like doing them. And, you know, no one that goes into making YouTube videos goes in there thinking, okay, I'm going to be the next Martin Scorsese of YouTube. But yeah, I hope that you are enjoying these little videos. I am so excited that this is day 3. I mean, this is day 2, but the 3rd video, like, I'll have 3 videos up. I think that might be a record, or maybe 4. Well, we're getting close to, like, beating my record, which is awesome. So I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I have again a yarn dyer, and I really like sharing with you guys patterns. I think that's one of the things that I really, you know, when I watch other videos, I want to see what people are making. I want to see what patterns they're enjoying. And so I used to do on my podcast something called Pattern Palooza, where I would share a lot of patterns. And that's why I have this huge Ravelry library. I have a really big one. And so, yeah, I'll keep sharing patterns. I'll keep sharing makers. And here's today too. Have a good one. Bye.